Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we're doing around here. What we're doing around here is bringing about conversations of a psychological, mental health, emotional health paradigm. We try to do that as often as we can. We try to do that several times per week. Sometimes my schedule allows that, sometimes it doesn't. Things are picking up in terms of busyness as we enter September, which usually happens sometime in September through the end of the year is my busiest season, but that doesn't mean I don't have room for you if you're looking to make better decisions overall in terms of your life and set better habits, have higher quality relationships, get more out of your career, get more out of your daily life. Would love to be of assistance to you. A couple ways to continue to do that. You can reach out at PO Perception on Twitter or in the About Me section of this YouTube page. Either way is going to get you where you need to be. And so, would love to be of assistance to you. If I can, please like, subscribe, comment below, all that good stuff. But this is the 78th edition of our Life Lessons series. And the first thing that life is probably trying to teach you is to find a way to deal with temptation. Look, pretending that you're not tempted by negative behaviors or negative thoughts is completely and totally irrational. Look, we all face temptation because our mind wants what we want. We want to kill pain, we want to experience pleasure, and we want to do it in the simplest way possible. Now, the ways in which we can do that often aren't healthy. They're not good for us. They don't lead us in positive directions continually. They don't get us to where we necessarily want to be. But at the end of the day, it doesn't mean that the temptations don't exist. Finding ways to acknowledge, own, and then move forward from your temptation is the difference between success and failure for lots of people. Understanding how to do what you need to do, what you could connect with, but understanding the value of acknowledging temptation as a part of your existence, not pretending that you're impenetrable, or in some way, you can't be touched, can't be affected, is better than trying to fake it till you make it kind of thing. The next is find mentors that are doing things you want to do professionally, mentors that are doing things you want to do spiritually, if spirituality or a core belief in a higher or greater power is important in your life. Finding mentors as it relates to positivity, finding mentors as it relates to connective um, you know ultimately things are good um, um, that is there. And so finding a way to make that work. So hopefully that can be helpful to you. The next thing to look at is the nature of, kind of finding a way to get past living without purpose, knowing what your purpose is, knowing and also finding ways to activate that purpose and work within it is important. Understanding how to do that is important, and understanding the ways in which we're not living our purpose or our distraction points can also be valuable. When we begin to understand the value in doing that, when we begin to understand the value in connecting on a deeper level, then we understand motivating factors. And when we understand our motivating factors, which are individual to us because everyone's going to have different ones, then we can get to a better, stronger, smarter way of being. The next is taking calculated chances and making calculated choices. Understanding that sometimes you're going to fall short of your own expectations. Understanding that you're going to find value to different things that matter to you. And one person may value this, the other person may value that. It doesn't mean that either one is smarter or better or worse than another, but finding your value score and taking chances based on what you value. Do I value an opportunity, or do I value my security? Do I value variety, or do I value, relationship? Do I value long-term accomplishment or short-term gain? Understanding your value score as it relates to how you live your life is important in terms of getting the most out of it. The level of effort you put into something will eventually come back. It may not come back as quickly as you want. It also may not come back as effortlessly as you want, and you may have to put effort towards something for months, years, or sometimes even decades to build it in a direction where you actually want it to go. When you begin to understand the value of the nature at which things are moving forward, you can then begin to understand how to get more out of daily living. And so that is valuable in and of itself. And then the next thing in looking at that is beginning to understand your own value. That is, understand the things that you value as a person, but how you fit into the ecosystem of your daily world. Overcoming fear is also important. Understanding that fear is the absence of faith and faith is the absence of fear, and that sometimes we vacillate between the two, is valuable. When we begin to understand the connection between faith and fear, we can understand what's motivating us in any given moment, in any given section. Then be the best version of you possible, understanding that there is no need to compete. Competition is an illusion. Competition is this thought that there is a better than me, worse than me. But that's all illusionary, because at the end of the day, there is a value to how to begin to understand that the only person with whom we should compete is our best idea and version of ourselves. So hopefully this is helpful. Keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time.